right, so here I have all of the pages of truths from the curriculum, as well as the page of salutations. And so what we're going to do is I want you to get yourself into a really quiet place where you can just be with your restoration team. And then start thinking about the lies that you wrote in your burn book and, just some of the things we've been thinking about. And then just turn on some music and really ask your restoration team to help you know the truth about yourself. And then all you do is you just start looking through the pages of truth. See, here's one right here. Just start. And just start cutting out the ones that speak to you. Asking the restoration team, is this true for me? Especially like go through your lies and then cut out the ones that are the truth to the lies, but any of them that speak to you at all. Okay, so that's what you'll do. You'll just start cutting them out, and so I'm going to do that now, and then we'll come back. I want you to cut out, as many as speak to you, even if you end up with, 50 of them or 100 of them or whatever it is. Just start cutting them out and setting them aside one by one, and really take your time doing this. Read through each one, every single one. Just cut them out and set them aside. Okay, so then when you're ready to start putting these together, then you'll pick a salutation for those, unless you've printed out, your name, dear Melody, dear Melody, dear Melody, and then start assembling them, these messages, with the salutation that you want to put with them, and then we'll start pasting them down. Okay, I just want to kind of tell you the process of this. So maybe you are thinking through, going through some of the lies, and maybe some of the lies you believe is it's too late for me. I can't do this. I'm not enough. I've made too many mistakes. I am a coward. Maybe some of the ugly lies are in there. So then you're talking to your restoration team, and these are the ones that speak to you. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are strong. You really are brave. You really can do what you have to do. You really can. You are never, ever alone. So maybe that's the message that you got. And so then you would just put it with whatever salutation you want to put it with, or your name. And then you can, it just depends how much you want to cut these out before you paste them down. So this is just a card out of chipboard that I just painted ahead of time. I'm going to show you some other ones. So you could take collage images, just images from books and magazines, or maybe some of your own art. Just, paint some flowers on or whatever. Paint the cards, and then after that's all dry, or you can just, do a frame like this. You can put the messages on. I'm going to show you. So I like to kind of cut out the messages a little bit. Okay, so then you can use either a glue stick or some collage medium. I'm going to show you both ways. And just start pasting the message down however you want it to go. You can see I like mine to look kind of random. They're not uniform, and I know some people like things to be more uniform, so just do it however you want to do it. Just make sure when you're pasting these little things down that you really smooth them down so that they don't get bubbles or wrinkles or anything like that. I like to use a palette knife and really make sure they're down. So then I have some space down here on the bottom, and I could just put, like, I have this pretty paper So I could just cut a strip of this. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just, you know, if this brings you joy and helps you, you know, get centered. Creating is such an incredible therapeutic thing. Just don't judge yourself in your creating. You know, just let yourself do it. Let yourself play like you're a kid. That's really what this is about, is just letting yourself play and not judging any of it. Okay, so that's a truth card. Now next, you know, just like this, you know, you could do this on any kind of card you want to do it on. Another thing you could do is just take your journal and, you know, open it to a page. You know, maybe this is the journal you're working through soul restoration. And again, just take a glue stick. I would recommend using a glue stick in your journal, especially unless you're, you know, gonna gesso it and you're doing the whole art journal thing. So that, you know, if you use collage medium, it might really buckle. So we're gonna say, dear tired soul. So maybe you asked your restoration team, I feel like I never have time, you know, to do anything that's important and that I want to do. This is what your restoration team said back to you. So you can just go through and just paste messages right in your journal from your restoration team. And then another thing you can do is make it into a piece of art. If you really, if there was something that really spoke to you, you could make it into actually, you know, a piece of art that you keep out to look at. So I'm just going to cut it out and paste it right onto this canvas that's already painted. So you can also take these messages and actually make a piece of art and remember that it's from your restoration team. So it's just a beautiful, comforting little message. I love this. Dear good soul, your wings are unfolding. Do you feel it? Just about everything happens exactly when it should, lasts exactly as long as it's supposed to last, and teaches us exactly what we are meant to learn. Restore what needs to be restored. Protect what needs to be protected. Fight for what is precious. Let go what needs to be let go. You are so loved, dear one. So spend some time really going through these truths. You can see I combined several truths, and make some beautiful notes for yourself from your restoration team, and have a lot of fun with it, but also, you know, really take it seriously and really listen and let these beautiful messages you know, make their way all the way into your heart and your soul and your mind, so that these are the messages that you're hearing about yourself and you're done hearing the lies. Okay, how did that go? I hope that you had an incredible experience. I wish that I could sit with you and see the truths that you cut out, and if you've already made your truth cards, you know, I wish I could see those. That's one of my favorite things, is to see the messages that come through, you know, for each of us. It's such a beautiful experience. So I hope that you have at least started on your truth cards and that you will continue to make those. Remember that this is an exercise that you can do anytime for the rest of your life. This is an exercise that's been spread all over the world, actually. I bet you noticed when you were making the truth cards that there were some truths that you wish you could give to somebody that you love. So remember that you can also make truth cards for other people, but first, this is about you, so make sure you make yours first. But just know that these little messages of truth, you know, we've talked so much about truth and lies in this course, and you can see how much a message of pure truth is just an absolutely healing, wonderful calming. It's like getting balm, you know, put on your wound. So imagine being able to just give a little tiny message of truth like that to somebody else, but also remember that it feels just as good for you to have those. So if you haven't made them yet, make sure you go and do that. If you don't want to make cards, remember you can just paste them right into your journal or whatever, but make sure you do this. This is a wonderful activity to do as a group, even with kids. Kids love to do this. Okay, so whether you're making cards or just pasting these messages into your journal or somewhere else, just make sure that you get them down and get the messages down that are to you from your restoration team before we move forward on this journey.